In a major stride toward overhauling its strategic deterrent, the U.S. Air Force has initiated preparations at key nuclear sites for the deployment of its next-generation intercontinental ballistic missile, the LGM-35A Sentinel. As of May 30, 2025, a newly established Sentinel Site Activation Task Force, SATF, Detachment 12, began operations at Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota. This marks the first formal move toward replacing the long-serving Minuteman III missiles, cornerstones of the U.S. nuclear triad since the early 1970s. The Sentinel missile, which evolved from the Ground-Based Strategic Deterrent (GBSD) program, is being developed with modern threats in mind. Featuring advanced cybersecurity capabilities, a modular framework, and enhanced survivability, the missile will initially be deployed in a single warhead configuration starting in 2029. Until the W-87-1 warhead, currently under development, is ready, the missiles will use the existing W-87-0 model. The Department of Energy's National Nuclear Security Administration, NNSA, is scaling up production infrastructure to meet the demand, aiming to manufacture 80 plutonium pits annually by 2030, with the first certified war reserve pit for the W-87-1 completed in late 2024. In total, 400 Minuteman III missiles located in silos across Wyoming, Montana, and North Dakota will be replaced. This transition involves massive construction and modernization projects across more than 600 facilities, including hardened silos and underground control centers over a 40,000 square mile area. Additional operational support will be carried out at Hill Air Force Base in Utah, and training or logistics will take place at locations including Camp Guernsey and Camp Navajo. Detachment 12, led by Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Conover, is charged with managing construction projects, upgrading physical infrastructure, and liaising with contractors and other military units. General Thomas A. Boussier, head of Air Force Global Strike Command, highlighted the critical role Minot AFB plays in the nation's deterrence strategy and underlined the importance of executing a seamless transition to the Sentinel missile. He pointed specifically to rising nuclear threats from states like Russia and China as a key rationale for the upgrade. However, the Sentinel program hasn't been without controversy. A Pentagon report released in early 2024 revealed that the cost of each missile had ballooned from $118 million to $162 million, a 37% jump, causing a breach under the Nunn-McCurdy Act and prompting a complete review of the program structure and approval milestones. These budget overruns stemmed largely from the complexity of underground communication systems, cybersecurity requirements, and a strained industrial supply chain. Congress has expressed skepticism about the program's ability to stay on track. Some lawmakers worry the delay of the first flight test to 2026 could create a ripple effect that postpones other key developments, including Lockheed Martin's Mk-21A reentry vehicle and the deployment of the W-87-1 warhead. There are calls from some quarters to explore a further life extension for the Minuteman III, though the Air Force argues this would be increasingly unreliable and economically unviable. To avoid any gaps in deterrence, lawmakers have mandated that 400 ICBMs remain on standby at all times throughout the Sentinel rollout. The Air Force has also been directed to prepare contingency plans for accelerating warhead deployments if temporary reductions in missile numbers occur. A recent strategic posture report advised exploring additional options, such as multi-warhead deployments or mobile ICBM platforms, to keep pace with evolving global threats. The activation of Sentinel infrastructure and the formation of specialized units like Detachment 12 signify more than a technical upgrade, they represent a transformational shift in the United States' nuclear capabilities. With geopolitical tensions on the rise, the Sentinel program is being positioned as a long-term solution to preserve and enhance America's nuclear deterrence posture for decades to come.